Hi, welcome back. In the last video, we have seen with the example how to add two fractions. We took a simple example. Now let us try to understand the concepts of fraction and different types of fractions. Now, if you remember the last round, after the last round, we have seen the share of my kid is 10 by 8. His friend is 9 by 8. Mom is 4 by 8. And I am 1 by 8. I will keep it here. 10 by 8, 9 by 8, 4 by 8 and 1 by 8. Try to add them all. You will get 24 by 8, which is nothing but equal to 3 whole parts, because we had 3 pages. Now let's try to understand different types of fractions. You can see here, can you tell me what's the difference between 10 by 8 and 9 by 8? Do you see any difference? Yes, you are right. In both of these fractions, the numerator is greater than the denominator. Whereas, if you take a fraction like 4 by 8, here the denominator is greater than numerator. So, if in a fraction the denominator is greater than the numerator, those fractions are called as proper fractions. They are called as proper fractions. Now, we should have some name for this also. Yes, where you have numerator greater than or equal to denominator, they are called as improper fractions. Proper fractions, improper fractions. Okay, right. And also you can see that improper fractions are always at least greater than one whole part. You can see 10 by 8. You know that 8 out of 8 you are taking 10. You can take max 8. That means you are going to the next one. This is nothing but equal to 8 plus 2 by 8, or 8 by 8 plus 2 by 8, or 1 plus 2 by 8 also equal to 1, 2 by 8. This way of representing a fraction is called as mixed fraction. This is called as mixed fraction. Now let's take a simple example and see how to convert a improper fraction into mixed fraction and again back into improper fraction. Let us say we have 2, 3 by 4. This you have to convert into, what is this fraction? Just now I said this fraction is called as mixed fraction. Why it is mixed fraction? Because it has whole part and also it's have some other whole. It's having whole and also part of other. That means 2 plus 3 by 4. So this you have to convert into improper fraction. What you have to do? Now let us try to understand that. What is the meaning of 2, 3 by 4? Can I say it as 2 plus 3 by 4? That means I have, let us say, one circle in which divided into 4 parts, I am taking only 3 parts. and there are 2 more circles which I am taking completely, which are divided into 4 parts. Now this is nothing but equal to, if I take full, this is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, and this is equal to 3 by 4. What I mean is, if I take this whole part, this is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, and this is equal to 3 by 4. But I can write this 1 as 4 out of 4. So I can write it as 4 out of 4 plus 4 out of 4 plus 3 by 4. This is nothing but equal to, remember, whenever you have denominators same, you can add the numerators. That means 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, and so the conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction, the value is 11 by 4. The easy way to do that is multiply the denominator with this number and add to the numerator. Multiply the denominator with the whole number and add to the 4 into 2 plus 3. 4 into 2 plus 3 is equal to 11 by 4. This is the same thing what we have done here with the help of the example. That's how you can convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction. Now suppose you have been given an improper fraction, how you will do that? Let us take the same example and see how to do that. Okay, let us say 11 by 4 is given to you. Now you have to write it into mixed fraction. 11 by 4. What you have to do is you have to divide 11 with 4. I know 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. The remainder is 3. Now can you tell me how you have to write? You have to write it as, this is quotient, this is remainder, and this is divisor. Nothing but equal to 2, 3 divided by 4. This is how you can convert a improper fraction into mixed fractions. Now if you remember and go back to our example, in the second pizza we divided that into 4 slices, but we have made it equal to 8 slices. How, if you remember? It is 2 by 4. We said that that's equal to 4 by 8. These two fractions are called as equal fractions. Why they are equal fractions? Because if I take one fraction and divide it by any number, both numerator and denominator, whatever the fraction I get, the fraction and the resulting fraction both are equal fractions. Not only division, I can multiply with any number too. I can say 4 into 2 by 8 into 2, that's equal to 8 by 16. So 2 by 4, 4 by 8, 8 by 16, all are called as equal fractions. Okay? Right. Let us learn about like fractions. Remember, whenever you are trying to add, suppose in the example we have added 4 by 8 to 1 by 2. Let us say we have added 5 by 8. I think we'll make it as 5 by 8. 5 by 8 to 1 by 2. Now like fractions are those fractions which have the same denominator. So remember, whenever you want to add two fractions, you have to make them as like fractions. Now what I did in the previous example, by converting these 2 slices into 8 slices, is I have made these two fractions as like fractions. To make them into the like fractions, what you have to do first is you have to find out the LCM. What is the LCM of 8 comma 2? 2, 4, 1. That means LCM is 8. You have to make sure that both the denominators are both the fractions are multiplied by a number in numerator and denominator such that the denominator is nothing but equal to LCM. So what I will do, 5 into 1 by 8 into 1 plus 1 by 2. 2 which number I have to multiply so that I will get LCM. I know that if I multiply 2 with 4, I will get 8. So I will multiply by 4. Then now they became like fractions. 5 by 8 plus 1 4s are 4, 4 by 8. Now this is pretty simple. When the denominators are same, you can add them directly. 9 by 8. This is how you have to add two fractions. What you have to do? You have to make them as like fractions, and to do like fractions, you have to make sure that both the denominators are nothing but equal to the LCM of both the denominators. Suppose you have here 8 and 2, you have to find out LCM of 2 and 8, that is 8. Now this is already 8, you have to convert this into 8. You can't multiply only at the denominator, so you have to multiply both numerator and denominator. Let's take another example so that you will feel more comfortable. Let us say I want to add 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3, or let me say 2 by 3. I want to add 1 by 4 and 2 by 3. Now what we know? First we have to find out the LCM of 4 comma 3. There are no common, so it's simply 4, 1, 3, again 3, 1 comma 1, so it's 12. Now what I have to do? I have to multiply both numerator and denominator such that I have the denominator equal to LCM. LCM is equal to 12, so I should have this as 12. Here by which number I have to multiply so that I will get 12? 3 into 4 is 12. So I will multiply by 4 both numerator and denominator. Now I have made them as like fractions, so I can add them easily. I can say 3 by 12 plus 8 by 12 is equal to 11 divided by 12. This is how you can add two fractions. Similarly, you can subtract fractions also. What you have to do for addition or subtraction? You have to convert the unlike fractions into like fractions if they are not like. How to convert them? You have to find out the LCM of the two denominators, then you have to make sure that the denominators are equal to LCM. You can get it by multiplying by a number both numerator and denominator together. Once you got the like functions, you can add them and you can go ahead with that. Now that's about proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fractions, and how to add two fractions. Whatever the example we have done earlier, now we have understood it in a. Now earlier we have taken example. I have converted these 4 slices into 8, 2 into 8. Why? Because I want to make them as like fractions. Now what you do is generally you find out the LCM. Then you have to make sure that your fraction denominator will be equal to the LCM, both the fractions. For that you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by a number, then you will add them up. Then you will get the addition of two fractions. That's how you will do. Hope you liked this. See you in the next video. See you after some time on another topic. If you need any topic of 6th syllabus, please let me know by a mail or you can put a comment on YouTube. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now. See you.